What's going on YouTube? It's your man Sam from the Mars UnMasked channel. Today I'm bringing you a old photo. I do believe this is Opportunity Rover. Now this one goes way back, okay? Like always, the Soul, I do believe it's in the 2000s or something like that, but the information will be provided for you in the video's description. Now this photo has got a lot of stuff in it, okay? And now if you don't play with the adjustments and, you know, the colors, and if you don't play with the levels and whatnot, you're gonna see stuff, because there's just stuff right on the surface that you really don't need to go ahead and, you know, mess with. But there's some stuff that in order for you to see it, you need to play with it, you need to sharpen it, you need to mess with the shadows and so on and so forth. And I'll always, you know, every single photo that I bring into Photoshop, I always put a blur on it. And the reason for the blur is to take away that pixelation that NASA likes to go ahead and put in every photo. Now, as you can see here, this is, I do believe this is the back of the Rover or the front of the Rover. Either which way, it doesn't really matter. There is loads and loads of anomalies in this photo. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of adjustments that I made. I automatically went ahead and copied my layer, and I put a little bit of a sharpener layer on it, and I blurred it as well. So now you can see from the original version and to my version that all the darks have come out, and I have, it's pretty much, I'm gonna start saying this, I turn the lights on, because when you have a black and white photo, it's all dark and whatever. But when I make my adjustments to it, I flip the light switch, and this is what you get. As you can see here, it kind of looks like somebody just turned on the light switch, right? Because you could see so much more now. If you look down here at this area, watch this, you really can't see much. You can't see anything on the floor. You can't, I mean, but that's the way NASA works. That's what they want you to see. They don't want you to see what's down here. And for whatever reason, I will show you now. Now, there's my enhanced version of this photo. Now you can see what's down here. Now you can see what's below. And I really love to adjust these photos. Now the first anomaly, and I have two more layers to get through, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But there are some things here which I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna get really close. Now, as you can see here, this is just totally odd to me. What is this? Guys, look at this. In my opinion, this is nothing from the Rover, because it's far past the landing site. So you cannot sit there and tell me that this is part of the Rover or this is something that's supposed to be there. Number one, you can, if you take a look here, check this out. If you take a look here, don't worry, I have two more layers to go ahead and go through. You could see two little dimples here, right? And this, to me, looks like a hunk of metal, okay? Because I don't know what this is here. This thing looks like it's like a, I can't even tell you this. This is Mars, guys. I haven't the slightest idea what these things are, right? So let's go ahead and show you. That is the totally enhanced version. Let me back it off just a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This piece of metal, or whatever this thing is, has a straight edge here, comes out, but from the side here, it looks like it comes down like a little bit of a claw, comes down over here. It looks like it's bent, and it comes this way. So check it out, guys. That looks to me like a piece of metal. Okay, now there is stuff strewn everywhere here. Guys, who knows what these things are? These, to me, kind of look like remnants of busted up machines. You know, there's, who knows what happened on Mars, but there is stuff strewn everywhere on this, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. You could see, if you look really closely, you could see it looks like, you ever see machined metal when you have like the dimples in the corner? Like, let's say you would have put a rivet in it. This looks like it has the dimples of the rivets, and it's really weird to me, because this could be Martian machinery. You just don't know, right? Now let me go ahead and get into the enhanced version. That is the lights on ×2. That's what I like to say. But look at this. Check these things out. Now, there are things all over the floor here, guys. Let me take away some of the layers here. Now, this is the way you're going to get it from NASA, okay? Of course, you can't see anything, right? You just can't see a damn thing. But if you enhance it just a little bit and bring out it, and you can bring out the shadows and so forth, you can see a whole lot more. Look at the way this thing comes. It looks like a 3. In the shape of a 3, but this, in my opinion, looks to be some sort of metal. right? But look at all these shapes. You can't just sit there and tell me that all these shapes here on the floor are concrete or stone or whatnot. Now, if you back it out just a little bit, you get a better perspective. Now, who knows what this stuff is, guys? This is all over the floor here, and this is Mars. So if you take a look here, you're going to see that it's in the shape of like a 3. This, in my opinion, looks to be like some sort of a something that was devastated, a machine or something. I just wouldn't be able to tell you. But look at this piece up here. Look how it comes straight. It's in the shape of a perfect rectangle, and this looks to be indented on this side, indented on this side, and you can see an impression of something here, guys. I don't know what that is, but it is so interesting to find these things because this is the surface of Mars, and I'll keep repeating myself. Who knows what these things are? Maybe we're looking at ancient Martian technology. It is just so mind-boggling to me. Look at all these impressions here on the floor here. Let me go ahead and get my sharpen tool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring the brush down just a little bit, and I'm going to see if I can enhance some of the contrast for you. And as you can see, it does work, but you make sure if you guys are going to try to replicate this, make sure you use the sharpen tool at like 10%. Anything above 10%, I'll show you. If you think you want to go up to 88%, look at this. Number one, it's not even going to work. I'm going to show you why. Because I am on some sharpened layers. So this is what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and use it on this layer here. Wrong menu, I don't need that. If you go ahead and use the sharpen tool, and if you use it at 88%, watch what happens. You degrade the photo unbelievably. Anything above a certain percent, you're not going to get any good results at all. And that's just in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my sharpen tool back down to about 10. I like 10 because it's just soft enough to go ahead and just like I said before in my previous videos, the sharpen tool just sharpens up the edges of objects in the photo. So let's say if you want to go ahead and bring this out, it will just sharpen anything around the edges. It'll bring more contrast to the edge pixels of whatever object you're sharpening. And I think, in my opinion, the sharpen tool, the dodge, and the burn tool are the 3 most critical tools when it comes down to a black and white photo in Photoshop, especially on the ones on Mars, because you can lighten, darken, and you can sharpen. So in my opinion, like let's just say I wanted to go ahead and bring this piece out right here. Now I would use the dodge tool. The dodge tool actually makes things lighter. Okay, so if you could take a good look here, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm on the wrong layer once again. There we go. If you take a look at what's happening, it's just lightening up. Now mine is set, the exposure is set to about 17%, in which it would, you know, I don't want to get into a Photoshop lesson, but this is, I'm just trying to show you what tools I use and how they help me, okay? So I went ahead and sharpened it. Now, guys, there is so much in this photo. If you take a look here, I'm going to show you the original, right? You don't see much. You see a lot of pixelation. You see a lot of that stuff. You got that one piece of machinery down here that, in my opinion, you couldn't tell me that that's a rock, because rocks do not shape themselves like this. And this thing looks like it's got rivets on it, for Christ's sake. But whatever. Now, if you take a look up here, there's more machinery here. And like I said, this thing has been like indented. And as you can see, my adjustments, you can see the indentation now much clearer. You got that other E clip or 3 clip over here. I don't know what that is, but check this out. This is really, really cool in my opinion. We have a big mountain ridge in the back here with all type of junk in it, but look at this thing. This looks like a cave or an entrance to possibly this thing here. This, in my opinion, because you can't see it, you cannot see it here. You can see it may just look like a rock. But if you take a good look, you'll see this thing has an edge. And how do I know that? Let's go ahead and turn on the lights. And you can see now this thing comes to a shape. It looks like it's a half a circle, but it looks like it's going down. This is completely black, and in my opinion, that looks like an entrance. Okay, so it's very possible that we have an entrance to maybe this is like a cave or something. But guys, like I said, who knows what this stuff is? This is just totally amazing to me. Look at all the stuff strewn on the floor. Right? Look at this. Check this out. There was one piece down here. Look at this. This piece here comes straight down, goes in, and this looks like a piece of warped lead, like a warped metal of some sort, because you don't get rocks that have this type of formation that look like crumpled paper. It just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is all this stuff? Look at this piece here. Comes straight up, comes straight down. 90-degree angle, bang, up, up. This looks like dilapidated or messed up machinery, and that's just as simple as that. There's nothing else that does that. Rock does not take that type of formation. Even when you have an active volcano and you get lava from that volcano, you will never see something like that. It'll bubble up, it'll do stuff like that, but it will not take that shape. So this is why I tell you guys, this has got to be some sort of machinery here. Look at this. And Opportunity or Spirit, I forget the Rover, you know, this has been in Photoshop for a while for me, and I've been working on this photo for a long time. And it's just totally amazing that we find these things here. Look at this. It's just a perfect piece of what looks to be metal. Now, guys, I haven't the slightest idea what these things are, and I don't think I would ever be able to tell you unless you get foot on this planet, right? Look at the shapes here. Perfect square rectangular shapes coming down, forking. It actually looks like it forks out, and you have square 90-degree angle pieces here. It looks like machinery that's all messed up. And guys, I wish I could tell you what this stuff was, but it's just really truly amazing. Look at this thing in the background. It comes straight down and comes straight out, comes down, up and around, straight back. Who knows what this thing is? Look at this thing. This thing has got like a back piece to it, comes straight down, straight back, and it looks like it's got 3 openings to it, but it looks like it's all messed up and bent. And like I said, guys, who knows? Because this, you know, it's just, look at this, a perfect rectangle something right there. Let's see if I can go ahead and take that off and you can see anything better. Yeah, but you can see that this is casting a shadow here. So I don't know what these things are. This looks, I mean, it all looks like messed up machinery to me. So, you know, this is much older, you know, than Curiosity, whatever. I mean, it's just so much more older than, you know, whatever we're looking at today. We're looking at, you know, Mount Sharp. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen this just a little bit here. We're looking at Mount Sharp now, and the main objective of Curiosity is to go ahead and get to that mountain. And guys, in my opinion, I don't think the rover is going to make it there. They're saying that the wheels are getting all messed up. I mean, whoever designed that rover should be really fired or something, because you send a $1 billion rover up to Mars with aluminum wheels. That's kind of retarded, if you ask me. And if I worked at NASA and if I found the guy who designed those wheels, I think I would slap him. But whatever. I mean, everything has a purpose. I mean, they're not stupid over there. NASA has some of the smartest people in the world working over there. So, you know, if you're going to make wheels out of aluminum, then you must know eventually that this thing is going to fail. They said that, you know, they didn't anticipate sharp rocks. What did you anticipate when you went to Mars? Soft, rounded, aluminum safe rocks? Really? This is a planet that nobody's ever set foot on in billions of years, or God even knows how long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't anticipate sharp rocks, and you put half an inch, maybe a little bit less of thickness of aluminum on a $1 billion rover and don't expect it to be punctured by rocks? Really? What did you think was on Mars? Foam rubber floors? Really? Come on, guys. Anyway, but enough of me and my rant. I mean, sometimes it just aggravates me to think that they spend so much money on these rovers and they don't really put too much thought. I mean, for Curiosity, having the name Curiosity, this thing has spent almost 2 years there, and everything, I mean, it's kind of a cliche if you ask me. The thing's name is Curiosity, and everything that it has seen that was anomalous, it passed it up. You think it would sit there and investigate it, being that the rover's name is Curiosity, right? It's so curious that it passes everything up. Really, NASA? Come on. Yeah, Curiosity. They should change it to, I don't even know. I don't even want to say it. But whatever, I mean, the point of the matter is here, look at all this. I mean, I don't want to get off topic, but check this out. Look at all of this stuff here, guys. It's just totally amazing to me. You even have stuff in the background here that looks like it's standing up. Look at all of this. You can't sit there and tell me that this is just, you know, rock and stuff. Look at all the shapes, the weird shapes in these things. It's just really amazing to me. It really, really is. I mean, look at this. This is perfect shape right there. This looks like a perfect block of metal. This looks like a cave or an entrance for some for this mountain here. It's just crazy. And this one right here, this one's the kicker for me, guys. Look how it's shaped. It's shaped rectangular and triangular at the same instant. It looks like it's got pieces coming off of it. Like, come on. Like, seriously, look at this. This looks like lead when you bend it up. Like, if you have a strip of lead, it looks like it's bent up lead. That's possible. That could be it. Who knows? But all the information will be provided for you in the video's description. Let me know what you guys think of this photo. There is so much in this photo, and it's really amazing. Download it, save it, put it to your collection. Check it out for yourself. Play with it the way I play with it, and you guys will receive these same results if you play with it. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a little bit of ambition, and you know what? Once you get the hang of doing what we do, you can do the same thing, and it's just as simple as that. We're nobody special. We just do the work in Photoshop for you guys and bring you the anomalies the way that they should be brought to your attention, because life is not unique to Earth. This is Mars, and I still can't visually, or I still can't mentally accept that we are taking a look at another planet with all this stuff, you know, machinery and whatnot. But I think it's just really awesome, and it's really captivating to me that we are finding ancient technology that's on another planet that NASA doesn't want us to see. And it's just as simple as that. And all you naysayers out there, if you don't believe in what we do and this is honest work, then go ahead and hit that click that X button, or close out the window. Don't watch the videos. But my videos, I put work in for my supporters, so this way they know I'm giving them the best content that I possibly can, and I don't BS anybody. This is honest and good, straight up work, and you know I don't lie to you guys. So, I mean, like I said, all my work is reproducible. You can do whatever you want. You can do the same exact thing, and you will see that you have the same results. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you think of these items here. This one looks like a piece of metal machinery or something, and there is stuff strewn everywhere, all over the floor here. And this is Opportunity or Spirit. Information will be in the video's description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to your feedback. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.